Good morning, guys. I'm super excited to tell you about something that helps me to not be as tired and to have just more energy and to be happier. Like really, truly, it helps me to be happier. So I want to share it with you guys today. As you're hopping on, tell me good morning. Tell me if there's anything you do that helps you have a little bit more energy each day. I would love to know what works for you. So starting today, we are doing our StepBet challenge. Lots of y'all joined us, but I wanted to give you a couple tips as to what I do that makes it help. So first of all, the StepBet challenge, I have a lot of things to tell you. Tell me first, do you struggle with having enough energy each day, and do you have a great workout routine? Anything? Okay, so we are doing our StepBet challenge. It's working right now, like we've started it right now, but it's not too late to join us. You have a week like grace period. So you can click the link in the video. There's all the information on the StepBet challenge. I'm gonna show you what I use, how it works, why I think it's valuable. So I am one of those people who thought that I could never get enough exercise walking. Do y'all walk? What do you do for exercise? What do you do that makes you, what do you do? So I was one of those people who thought walking was not awesome. I didn't think I'd get enough exercise walking, and so I tried everything else. And then during COVID, my friend Ashley and I started walking because we didn't have any other options. And I started walking. We probably did about 3.5 to 4 miles in the morning. I feel like I trimmed up more than I probably ever had through my legs. I'm very much a pear shape. My legs struggle. And so it definitely helped me to get more, I got healthier. It just really helped. I've always been, I'm a workout girl. I like to exercise. I think exercise is so important. But here's what I love about walking more than anything else. It's free. All you need is a place to walk outside. Almost every town has some type of walking somewhere that you can walk. I'm lucky enough to have a neighborhood I can walk in, but if you don't have a neighborhood, you can walk anywhere. Well, last month we had I think we had 1,400 people join us for the StepBet challenge, and like 800 of them did it. So let me tell you how StepBet works, and then I'll show you what I use. So here's how StepBet works. We don't make any money from StepBet. It's just the only platform we have. Y'all tell me if you've heard of StepBet before. Basically, you put $10 in, because we made it as low a price as we could. You put $10 in. If you walk your StepBet goals, it will tell you what your goals are. If you walk your goals every day, you will get the money that everybody puts in the pot. So however many people put money in the pot, everybody puts in $10. Everyone who does it will be split. And we had thousands, so I put in 10 last time. Everybody who's here is gonna put in 10. We don't make anything, we don't profit from that. We're just doing this for fun. I don't get anything out of this. There's no bonus here for me except that I like doing it with you guys. So I'd love for you to join me. So you put the $10 in, then whatever money is in the pot is divided amongst the people who win. So I think I put in 10, I got like 16 back. So I got my money back to use towards the next one. So I can now use that money to go towards the next round. It's really, really fun. I'll talk about what things I like to use each day and a couple tips. I will tell you, normally I walk in the morning between 5 and 6 a.m. if I can. I try to walk early or do something somewhere. This morning I didn't. So here's my trick on the days that I don't get up and walk, because I didn't sleep well last night. So even though normally I do, so I woke up late at 5 a.m. I woke up and I was like, you know what? You need that extra hour of sleep today. So on those days, this is my best tip. I still shower and get dressed, because for me, I do video in the morning, so I don't like to see you guys if I don't have any makeup on. But I go ahead and you can see I'm wearing my sports bra, I've got my exercise clothes on, I've got my shorts on to walk in, I've got my tennis shoes, I'll show you all these running shoes in a second. I'm dressed for the day, so the second that I have an opportunity to walk, I have no excuses to not walk. I put my shoes on, so if I get a phone call from somebody, I can start walking around the neighborhood. So I encourage you a ton. That's an easy way to get some steps in. I do a lot of my steps as I'm walking on phone calls for work, or walking if my daughter calls, or my neighbor calls, my old neighbor, or my best friend Misty, if she calls. If anybody calls me, I hop up and I start walking. It helps so much. So I try to get 10,000 steps in a day. Last month in April, my goal was 15,000, and I did 15,000 steps most days. Here's the benefits to exercise. Let's talk about these. And y'all tell me what your benefits are to exercise. Number one, I sleep better. Have always struggled with sleeping, and so for me, it helps me sleep better. I can eat a little bit more. Y'all, I like to eat. I'm just gonna be honest. I like food. I like eating. So anything I can do that allows me to eat a little bit more, I'm in for. The other thing that I love about it is it helps me just to be happier. the mood difference in my brain when I walk each day is insane. Like by getting any type of exercise, it helps. So it definitely is worth it for you to do it. If you're struggling with that, it's worth it. And then it just makes me overall feel better and just trims out, especially for somebody who has a lot more weight in her legs. I'm much leaner. Y'all see me from here up. Trust me, from here down, this video is very, very generous to me. These legs, this is where I struggle with my weight the most. And y'all know I've been 220 pounds and I've been 145 pounds. So I've been up and down all over the place, but it helps lean out my legs and I love that. Okay, so you can join us in the StepBet challenge. I'm gonna walk you through a couple of the things that I like to use that have helped me a ton. I just got these shorts yesterday from Athleta. I normally don't buy, I literally have one other pair of walking shorts and I've had them for 7 years. These were $52, I think, which is super expensive, I feel like, for shorts. You probably could find something similar on Amazon, but when I went in and they fit perfectly, I kind of fell in love with them. They have pockets, they have a pocket here and a pocket here and a pocket here, which is really nice if you're walking. And they're a little bit longer. I got a bigger size, I got a size 8, anyways. I definitely need the size 8, but I also like the length of them. They're not too short. So I put a link to those in the comments. I normally would not spend $52 on shorts. However, here's the thing I'm finding as I'm getting older. I literally bought one pair of shorts. They're the only other ones I've worn. I'll show you them in fact so you believe, in case you're curious. Do I have them right here? Here they are. These are my other pair of shorts, y'all. These are, I wear them a lot. These are I've had these for probably 8 years. So it's worth it to me to spend $50 on a pair of shorts if I'm gonna wear them. I probably wore these twice a week for 8 years. So I don't feel guilty if I spend $52 for another 8 years. I'm really good. And this is the same thing with this top. I have 2 workout tops. I have this one and one other one. I think I got this one on sale at Lululemon. It was on clearance for $39. And so when I saw it, I love it. I have this one and I have one black one that I linked in the video, in the thing. I'm telling you what, it's worth it to have a few things you absolutely love, and then I just don't have to buy them again, and I just buy a couple things. So anyways, that's a way for me to save, because otherwise I'm buying a bunch of stuff that I don't like. Okay, couple things that I use. So you don't have to have anything. Listen, if you have a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and tennis shoes, you do not need to buy anything to exercise. You don't need to buy anything to do this. But a couple things I found have been helpful. This was on sale for $12. On Amazon a few weeks ago. And what it does, especially if you're wearing leggings, especially in the wintertime, it has a reflector belt and you can put your phone in right here. And I think that's super handy. Have y'all seen this? I really like that. So this one was not super expensive. Like I said, $14, $12 or $14 during an Amazon thing. So that one was really good. The other things I use an Apple Watch. I've had this Apple Watch for 4 years. I like it. You could definitely get something else cheaper if you want to. Then let's talk about running shoes. So I have horrible plantar fasciitis. I have struggled with different types of things. I like these Brooks. Hokas. Brooks or Hokas. I do think if you're going to invest in one thing to exercise in, get a good pair of shoes. I know they're not cheap, y'all. I know good pairs of shoes are not cheap. Find someone in your area that will size you. It is worth having a good pair of tennis shoes to help you walk. Here's the thing though, guys. If you invest in a pair of tennis shoes, which is really the biggest thing you need, and then you start walking, how much are you going to save in so many things, but how much are you going to save in health? Because you're going to have better health, which is going to save you in the long term on healthcare, going to the doctor. If you're in good health, it just helps. So eating well, walking is so worth it. Okay, I'm going to answer any quick questions. So if you're interested, the StepBet challenge is going on now. We have a week grace period through next Sunday, so it won't be too late to join us. I would love for you to join us. Let me know if you have any questions, and Athleta is the best place. Okay, Vale Johns just said, Athleta is the best place to buy workout clothes. Your clothes are well made and last a long time. That is so good to know. I have never bought anything from Athleta before. I just happened to be there this weekend, and I was like, you know what? I need a good pair of shorts because I love these guys, but I've worn them for a long time. They're like bone thin because they've been worn so many times. Hokas are amazing and worth the price. What brand are the shoes? They are Hokas. Everything I'm using is linked in the video if you need it for sure. Good morning, MC. Good to see you. You have that belt. You have the Brooks and the Hokas and love them both. So glad to hear that. I'm going to answer any other quick questions. We start in a week. Do you lose your weight just by walking? Lori, no, I didn't lose my weight just by walking. And that, we could do a whole long thing on, we'll put a link to the Faster Way to Fat Loss. I was really, really heavy as a kid. I did start exercising in college. I think that has been the key. The two things that I would say are the magic. I'm going to tell you three things. Three things for me that have been the magic for weight loss. Most, maybe four. Okay, we're going to talk fast. Are y'all ready for this? I'm going to go fast. Number one, I weigh myself every day. And I know so many people are going to say, don't do that. But for me, it keeps me accountable to the scale. So I know it helps me to weigh every day. It doesn't have to be your thing. I heard Mr. Rogers. Did you know Mr. Rogers weighed himself every day? I think that's fascinating. Anyways, and he stayed like at the same exact number. Like I fluctuate a couple pounds, so I do weigh every day. I exercised. I started exercising in college. I went through a season when my kids were tiny that I didn't exercise, but that was the only time. I pretty much exercise because I exercise as much for my mental health as for my physical health. It's so important to me. So I exercise. And then I do Faster Way to Fat Loss, which is a great program. I started that 5 years ago. Well, I guess it's not even a couple of years ago. I don't know. A few years ago, I came across Faster Way to Fat Loss. It helped me stay at my weight and stick to it more easily. So I definitely recommend that. I was already close to my goal weight when I did Faster Way to Fat Loss, but I wish someone had handed me Faster Way to Fat Loss 20 years ago. It would have changed my life the last 20 years. It's a great program. What else do I do? Oh, be busy. This is huge. Okay, mamas, this is huge. Especially, well, let me just say this is huge. Being busy and having things I'm excited about help me to not eat. If I am bored, if I am lonely, if I don't have anything to do, y'all know, what's this girl gonna do? I'm gonna go find the chocolate. So the more I can be active and find things to fill that void, I don't eat because I'm not an emotional eater. I'm not a person who eats. I just like food. Like, I just really like to eat. Like, it's just, I like it. There's no like, I don't have any mental health around, like, I like to eat. I've always liked to eat. I like to eat. So, for me, staying busy, keeping my mind busy, keeping my body busy, helps me to just divert my attention to something different. So I have a whole blog post on being busy. I'm telling you what, it really, really does help. So anyways, okay, I'm going to answer any other quick questions. Good quality shoes are so worth it. Does walking in the pool count? Oh my goodness, yes, Dawn, walking in the pool counts. In fact, walking in the pool is awesome exercise. I love that. You got Dr. Scholl's shoes with memory foam and you love them. You love the Hoka shoes. You love Brooks. How do you sign up for the walking challenge? Kristen, at the top of the post, there's a big link that says join us for our StepBet challenge. So click the link in the video and you can join us. Facebook wouldn't let you click on notification. I wonder why Facebook's being so weird. That's right. Lacey just said, Mr. Rogers, he kept his weight and it was always 143. Was he really always 143? I can't even imagine. He was a thin man. Yeah, you want to be like me and Mr. Rogers too. You can't select, let's see, you weigh every day to keep yourself mentally. Your first week, oh my goodness, Pam is doing her first week of Faster Way to Fat Loss. Yay! I know they are doing a new round. I think that started maybe today or next week. Anyways, Faster Way to Fat Loss. So worth it. I've been struggling with my weight since we moved, I'm just going to say. And so I'm going to try to be back on it today as well. I stick to my weight, but it has been a struggle since moving. Let's just say that. And my kids are home, and so I'm cooking a lot more. And cooking makes it harder when you're making yummy food. Okay, you wear On Cloud shoes. I love that. Hilo, you walk a lot, but recently started doing hand weight. Jessica says she doesn't eat much, but she needs more physical activity. Oh, it is so hard if you have back pain. If you can manage to walk some, even just around your house, that will be so helpful. So I hope this encourages you. I would love for y'all to join us as we do our challenge this month. I am so thankful for you. I'm cheering for you today. Go find some shoes. Go find some workout clothes if you need them. What you have at home is fine. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Get some shoes. Here's what I use. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye, guys.